the way around not having desire, or to be absent of desire, seemingly impossible, because wanting to be absent of desire is desiring it. So there is a way around it, however. Not really a way around it, but a way through it, if you will. For example, if your car breaks down and you're walking and it's hot and you gotta go get gas, but you kind of look around and you see things you normally wouldn't have. You notice things, smaller things, nature, people, anything. And you say to yourself, well, if I was in my car, I wouldn't have noticed these and learned this little thing that I'm doing. But if you're just walking around pissed off at your car breaking down, you're not going to notice those things. You always have to take things as they come. Don't wish things to be different. Wish things to be the way they are, and then you be accepting of it, right? So there's a storm approaching. Some people would say it's a bad thing. Oh my God, it's a storm. It's a perfectly good day ruined, But how do you find the good in that? Well, I had to go to the store, and I knew the storm was coming. So I took my little unicycle thingy and I blasted the Final Countdown by Europe. Overplayed song, but whatever. As loud as I could. And I raced the storm. And on the way back from the store, I played Rock You Like a Hurricane. It's silly. People sometimes think of me as childish or a clown. Mostly I'm a clown to hide my actual emotions of being a dick. But over time I realized that if I play, quote unquote, the clown, I become the clown. But not a clown in terms of a fool. The clown in terms of a jester almost. A clown that humors himself more than anyone else, because essentially that's what I do. That's how I got into cooking. I didn't get into cooking to feed people. I got into cooking because the things I made for myself, other people found delicious. And everyone else told me, like, you should do this. You should do this for a living because it's fucking delicious. So I was like, okay, let me try it. Sure enough, it is what it is. So do things for yourself. And if you do them genuinely, people will see and they'll notice and it'll rub off. Because you're not going to do anything to yourself to hurt yourself. You're going to be doing it for a positive, effect. So if that rubs off on people, they're going to understand that there is a way to see the good and the bad. Some instances are worse than others, but over time, anger disappears. You're okay. You find ways to deal with it. Life shows you that it's not that serious. In fact, many people that are angry now at something months down the road, you'll ask them, what happened to that thing that you were angry about? Oh, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. How did you, what? Well, this happened and life essentially shows you that it's not that serious. So all that time wasted being angry, although you didn't think of it as wasted time after, in hindsight, it is. So as hard as it may be, there is good in every single bad situation because balance is balance. You just have to find it. And not even find it, you have to look for it. If you look for it and you train your mind to always look for the good, you will live a happier life and you'll want to share that with other people. And even if you're not sharing it like the way I'm sharing it now, you share it by people that observe you doing these things. They'll understand. And if they choose not to, then it's not their time. Between cause and effect, there lays a choice. There's a space where you get to make the choice. Things that happen out of your control will happen. There will be things that you can't control, obviously. But your power lies in how you react to the situation. Because if you dwell in the anger or the disappointment of something, then that is what you will construct your situation to be. And the longer you waste in that moment, the worse it'll be for you. And the harder it will be to get out. Train your mind to see the good and the bad. Train your mind to see the silver lining in all of the dark clouds above. And even though it might be raining on you, after a while you'll actually appreciate it once you're soaked to the bone. And then maybe you'll understand why plants love the rain.